Verifying the target 1,300 feet below. Please complete boarding procedures before getting in.
Roger that. Have a ton of tickets. Let's party! Sneaked into the base successfully.
So much for sneaking in. They're already here to greet you.
Hello, Johnny boy! And goodbye! Nice landing.
You have some guests approaching at 2 o'clock. And you guests are coming too.
What a big welcome! I'll make you just like perforated cheese when we return. Bingo!
Oh, it seems like they love you so much. They're not gonna let you go.
No problem. You guys are roast chicken.
Great work, President. But you still have a delicious dessert coming. Verifying the target 1,300 feet below. Please complete boarding procedures before getting in.
Roger that. Have a ton of tickets. Let's party! Sneaked into the base successfully.
So much for sneaking in. They're already here to greet you.
Hello, Johnny boy! And goodbye! Nice landing.
You have some guests approaching at 2 o'clock. And you guests are coming too.
What a big welcome! I'll make you just like perforated cheese when we return. Bingo!
Oh, it seems like they love you so much. They're not gonna let you go.
No problem. You guys are roast chicken.
Great work, President. But you still have a delicious dessert coming.
Alrighty, good morning everybody, how are we all doing today? This took me by surprise. I knew this was coming, I didn't think it was till later in the week. Then, I was checking on the PSN and it was already live for Australia. Once again, I'm abusing my time traveler powers by living in one of the most forward time zones in the world. So this isn't out for the rest of you, unless you're in Australia or have an Australian account. This is out for me. I'm just going to check the options. There shouldn't be much needing to fuck about with here. Yeah. Very simple stuff. Fair enough.
Welcome.
Alright, we're going to get going then. I've been really quite looking forward to this. This is one of, like, a sort of lost game, almost. This was never released in the West till now. This is basically Merca the game. The sound seems a little off. Give me a shout, like, once we get in, if it's still quiet. It seems a bit quiet. I'm not... I'm not sure. The sound seemed okay.
By the end of the first quarter of the 21st century, freedom was dead in America. Beginning with a large-scale military coup d'etat that erupted in various cities throughout the nation. The rebels seized power in all the central institutions of government. The entire nation appeared to have fallen completely into the hands of the coup d'etat forces. However, one final hope in opposing the coup d'etat forces remained. This final hope being the U.S. president himself. Michael Wilson, the 47th President of the United States, equipped with a special mobile armored ops suit developed in secret by the military, boldly waged his own personal war alone to take back America's freedom.
This is the most American game never made in America.
Get out my special ops suit, Jody.
It looks like a fancy party is about to start. This kind of party is a first for me. Mr. President?
Let's party! Welcome to the White House.
The people outside look really scary, Mr. President. Mr. President, escape via the Eagle Star in the underground base. Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some face time with the Commander-in-Chief.
Alright, there's no tutorial, this just goes. It's Armored Core, basically, yeah. It's FromSoft. Is it too loud now? Like, I can turn it down some.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President.
This is an Xbox game, Xbox 360? Xbox game.
Enter the underground base using this oversized back door here.
This is very old. It's from 2004. The audio is unbalanced. Alright, well, we have audio options, surprisingly. Okay, so if we crank the voice up to max, we bring down the SFX a bit, and bring down the tunes a bit. See if that helps.
Even if they aim at you and fire, they're no match for your special heavy mobile armor.
Do I have... That does my map. What other buttons do I have? That's all that business. Do I have a melee? So, someone was saying this isn't EDF. I call bullshit on that statement. I don't know if the sound's too low now. It's really awkward to balance. It does seem to be trying to dynamically balance itself a bit. It's just really awkward. Hang on, I might, seems like the SFX is a little... Take that back up to same as the music. Feels like the SFX is a little anemic.
Mr. President, hurry up and head for the underground base. This situation looks...
Just trying to get a feel for the controls, thanks, lady. Well, that and balance your audio.
I'll be back.
Mr.
Ah!
President, the Eagle Star is beyond here. Get going before the enemy chases after you. Proceed ahead while destroying anything that stands in your way. Switching over your weapons, depending on the situation, is the main key to fighting. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like.
It's the audio is busted. Well, I don't know. Is it like I haven't played the original Xbox version? It might be like that in the original. The sound might just be janked. It is this muffled in the original release? Yeah, cool. I thought that was the case. least it drives well enough. Like, it feels like a FromSoft mech game. Arguably drives better than
There's an aircraft hangar beyond this passageway. Now let's hurry.
a lot of the FromSoft mech games from this era, because it uses twin sticks instead of back tabs.
Behind the barrier. I'll open the barrier now. Please wait a moment.
But I'm, like, used to Armored Core of this era, so I can play shoulder button driven mech game, no worries.
Whoa, something quite dangerous awaits. But with missiles of that caliber, if you aim and fire, you should be able to easily shoot them down.
Jesus Christ, the shotgun is amazing. I wasted all of my machine gun ammo. Good work, mate.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. The barrier has been opened.
What does the machine gun count as for ammo type?
Air Force One's launch preparations will be complete soon. Well, looky here. More guests! Well, I guess they won't be voting for you next term.
Jesus Christ!
The enemy is taking aim at Air Force One. Please be careful. Keep you waiting, Mr. President. How's that for a ticket? Let's check it. Mr. President, welcome to Air Force One.
It just...
Like they were ever invited. They're definitely...
Michael!
Mr. President, it looks like this party is just getting started.
What's the rescue? Did I miss a bunch of stuff? Financial wait, does that want to be higher or lower? Do I need to, is this not, this isn't voiced? President Michael Wilson's flight from the White House cement Vice President, what? President Michael Wilson's flight from the White House cemented Vice President Richard Hawke's hole in the country. Okay, there we go. With the Pentagon, Congress, and every other core institute in America firmly in his grasp, Hawke was free to thrust his depravity upon the country in the name of revolution. Land of the free was free no more. I am tired. This wasn't planned. I have been streaming for 6+ hours already, and I was up all day watching Evo. But let me tell you the story of a man who stood against that tide, who believed in his own justice, even when it seemed the whole country had turned against him. CNN correspondent Peter McDonald.
Jody, update me as to the status of the nation.
The Pentagon, the United Nations, and all central government institutions have fallen into the hands of the Vice President.
Have they?
Mr. President, believe in your own justice. I'm sure your father would have told you the same.
Jody, how's my schedule look for today?
You've got a conference and dinner party at the Japanese embassy regarding wildlife protection.
What?
Oh yeah. Sorry, but I'll have to cancel that. I'm heading out to save America. Can you let them know I won't be able to make it?
Sorry, guys. Can't save the animals today. Gotta save freedom.
Yes, Mr. President.
To my beloved fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your American justice and freedom supporter. First of all, what I would like to tell each and every one of you is this. Recent events were not a mere coup d'etat, but rather a revolution to correct the wrongs in the United States of America. To our regret, our nation is in a crisis situation. Since 2010, domestic terrorism problems have increased rapidly. Economic disputes originating from the exhaustion of fossil fuels and the sudden rise in unemployment due to the influx of large-scale immigration.
Oh, man.
Neither the current president nor the American government took actions to address these various problems. On the contrary, they have filled their own pockets adhering to terrorist cells. To correct this situation, Richard Hawke, Arizona insurrection hero and vice president of the old government, and the U.S. military rose to the task at hand. Much like our ancestors did, based in a belief of winning freedom, and based in the belief of an independent war, and based in the belief in this great nation. However, to our regret, an evil to disobey this belief exists in the United States of America too. And here is that evil. This villainous terrorist who first appeared in Washington and began his unjust rampage goes by the alias Metal Wolf. His current whereabouts are unknown. While all of America will be under martial law until Metal Wolf is caught, please do not confuse the issues at hand. Without fail, the U.S. military elite forces, with a combined strength of 1.5 million, promise to smash this unforgivable evil to pieces. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your special remedy for all kinds of evil.
The CNN being like maximum fake news. Oh dear, this is this is very topical. And the audio balance is uber fucked. I had to turn that way down. The movie sequences are much louder.
The coup d'etat army that occupies San Francisco still runs rampant and deprives 780,000 citizens of their freedom.
We're gonna bring freedom to San Francisco?
Areas that the enemy force uses as the base of their military activities are built around the town. Target areas where enemy forces are concentrated are dangerous, but you can weaken their morale by destroying enemy armies. Destroy all target areas, annihilate the enemy force, and make the liberation of San Francisco shine as a beacon of hope in your counteroffensive.
San Francisco is getting some goddamn freedom, even if they don't want it.
This mission goes by the call name Metropolitan Recapture Operation from Cisco Sighted Road. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Alright. Probably want some machine guns. Grab you. How much do we got? Some assault rifle research as well. I don't know what I want to be developing is the problem. Again, I'm gonna, like, the audio is fucked. I'm gonna try to balance it on the fly, but...
President, how's the skydiving?
Not too bad.
San Francisco, occupied by coup d'etat forces, will be the starting point of our counteroffensive. And here's the starting grid.
Is
Okay.
San Francisco Chinatown?
That's quite a gentlemanly landing, sir, befitting only of a U.S. president.
The gentleman in me goes off the clock at 5 p.m. And now I'm gonna take America back!
This is just... oh my...
Annihilate the enemy army by Destroy all the target areas scattered throughout and take back the town.
I'm still not sure if I want to be causing destruction or reducing it. I'm not quite sure what kind of freedom I'm trying to deliver here. I need a multi-barrel grenade launcher. One barrel is not enough. Need to deliver more freedom more quickly. Again, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be causing mass destruction. I mean, it's San Francisco, so it can only help.
POWs are being transported in that cage. Destroy the cage with light firearms and rescue the people inside.
Deliver high-velocity freedom.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military. Way to go, Mr. President! Now the POW can be safely liberated. Forces have even captured San Francisco's cable cars. We can't let them get away with using the symbol of this great American city.
I'm just worried about burning through my ammo so quick. Do I have like a free shot button? Like a melee? I'm really hosing through my bullets.
Device is attached to the cage. The time limit self-destruct device has been activated. Hurry and destroy it. A
musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to play the Chinese air hoop.
Mr. President, destroy every target area and annihilate the enemy army.
The POWs have been safely freed.
I'm not quite sure if I'm doing it right. I'm still in the baffled state.
On your radar are designated targets in each area. Destroy each target and blow the area to oblivion. Reinforcements come from the adjacent areas. When there are too many reinforcements, try attacking from another area. You could call it winning by retreating.
So I need to break all the yellow things, I think. Oh my god. Wait, easy. Oh, it's a boomstick. Oh, I got an actual boomstick as well, I suppose, but rocket launcher is probably better for knocking over defensive turrets.
President, the target area has been destroyed. This is
Freedom delivered.
First job.
Alright, so I think what I'm probably going to want to do is develop a bunch of machine guns. Or, like, assault rifles. So that I've got a bunch of spare ammo for just blatting buildings.
Antenna is the enemy's communications facility. From this facility, when communications are made, large numbers of reinforcements join the battle. It's really a nuisance, so destroy it first.
Might want the shotgun on my other arm as well, just that I can use it as a substitute for the machine guns. Can I wonder, can I, yes, okay. I can break things with my body. Alright, that's a much more effective way to go about it. Deliver 500 pounds of freedom right to your face. Okay, so that solves some of our, bullet issues, now that I don't have to shoot everything. Do I collect whatever drops as I barge through? That's going to be the next thing to work out. Abrams?
Well, if it isn't the pride of the United States M1 Abrams team. I never thought they would join the fight.
Hey, Abrams. Want some freedom?
High-powered weapons like bazookas are effective against the tough tank armor. Please don't hold back on using the weapons in your backpack.
Oh. Okay, that's a problem. I was hoping to just use it as like a dumb fire. These guys need freedom. They don't like freedom, that's why they're shooting at me. I gotta deliver them freedom.
You succeeded in saving the POWs.
They're anti-freedom M1 Abrams. Delivering freedom in I don't know, 50mm packets. Actually don't know what size bullets I'm wielding. It was Chinatown. Now it's Freedom Town. Is there a HUD indicator for that, or do I just gotta be more,
Areas remaining. Destroy them one after the other.
more vigilant? Probably just more vigilant. Can I go big hop?
The enemy forces have usurped the building, making it a target.
The building was opened 2 years ago on April 25th. It's named the Haokon Denkai China Building. Each season it's decorated with gorgeous lights. Their Christmas tree tops them all. Over 800,000 people came to see it last December. For such a long time, I've been wondering how lovely that gorgeous building would look if it were destroyed. I feel bad for the owner, but hey, let's smash the hell out of it.
Best secretary! people needing freedom.
There are 3 areas remaining. Just a bit more, Mr. President.
Okay, yeah, I am picking up the drops as I, like, boosh through.
The suspiciously tall targets are enemy headquarter installations. The morale of the troops is rising due to the HQ installations. Destroy the HQ facilities first and eradicate their will to fight.
Oh, actually, I should break the other, reinforcement buildings.
Those annoying soldiers are coming in swarms. Shotguns with a wide firing area or machine guns with a high rapid fire rate are effective here. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you roll.
I think the shining circle has something to do with health, maybe, or possibly some sort of super booster. I'm not sure. How do I...
Bingo! Bingo! Your toast! Burn, baby, burn! Still got the barbecue! Still got the barbecue!
How do I do anything with it?
This.
Thank you!
What buttons haven't I pressed? Is it a combo input? I tried clicking the analog sticks. One of them does, like, give you dash, which is nice. God damn!
It looks like you're gonna receive a lovely present.
They brought a large complement of freedom.
That boy needs a presidential diet. I guess he has too much junk food. Yeah, that kid's some too. Make junk.
Yeah, using the stick for dashing is awkward. I definitely agree there.
Boy's punishment seems to have done the trick. Just a little more and your work is done, Mr. President. That boy is ready for the scrap heap. Let's send him to the demolition works. I almost forgot. I know a great demolition company in Anaheim. I'll introduce you next time, Mr. President. Whoa! What a perfect display of your talents, Mr. President!
I don't know why anyone would be comparing this to Sekiro. Except that it's developed by FromSoft, but that's not right. Be like comparing Sekiro to Armored Core. Armored Core would be the best comparison point for this, but Armored Core is more simmy, whereas this is more arcadey. Oh,
The enemy forces in San Francisco have been annihilated.
freedom delivered.
Nice work, Mr. President.
Sure.
All in a day's work, huh, Mr. President?
Nope, we've only just begun. The fight will continue. As long as the America inside my heart is still alive.
I'm not quite sure what the rush combo is. Don't know how that's calculated. Wait, that matters? Oh god. Okay, so I assume the ridiculous amount of damage I did is a good thing. Much freedom was delivered? Question mark. Sharp rebuke of cannon fire echoed across San Francisco as President Wilson commenced his counteroffensive against the vice president's regime. The liberals... the liberals... Hey there, brain, alright. The liberation of the city struck a chord in the hearts of a small band of patriots whose alabaster souls still believed in the freedom that Richard Hawke had stripped away. A movement had been born, and it wanted Hawke to get the hell out of Dodge. The wings of justice were spreading, like an eagle, and getting ready to soar.
Mr. President, the Information Management Department received an email that might interest you.
See you, Samurai. Kill enemies quickly upon encountering them. Okay. We did get a bunch of those, like popping trucks real quick.
An email?
Actually, it's a sound file.
Play it for me.
Yes, boss.
Are seeking volunteers to oppose the coup d'etat forces. Awaiting response from fellow sympathizers.
The sound quality is terrible. Could you try and contact the person who sent the email?
Sure, of course, boss.
Maybe America's faith in freedom hasn't faded just yet. And Jody, I'm taking back our country, going from west to east.
Go west.
See ya, Mari.
I mean, east, young man. Huh? Mr. President, we got a message from the Information Management Department. The coup d'etat forces are making an announcement on national television.
Connect me.
Dear fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where the password is overflowing love and daily benevolence. Today, we bring you a most unfortunate bulletin. Last evening, the city of San Francisco suffered extensive damage at the hand of Metal Wolf, who suddenly appeared. In addition to slaughtering unresisting citizens, this heinous terrorist took citizens hostage and made an unjust demand for the release of violent criminals and the sum of $500 million. This vicious act could easily be the worst in U.S. history. Metal Wolf's pilot is meaner than Satan himself. And we will not permit him to get away with acts like this. We Americans will never yield to such evil. We Americans will obtain our own justice. Although martial law continues, my fellow Americans, please bear with our situation. To defend this lovable nation, let's lead the brave fight together. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where our motto, justice over theory, is your motto.
God damn, this is...
Been made public enemy number one. How about seeking exile or asking for help from other nations?
No. I'm the president. I can't be the one to start a war in this country. I'll be the one to wage the war.
Mr. President.
Hey, Jody, update me on the situation in the West.
Alcatraz cannon!
Alcatraz, only 3 kilometers offshore from San Francisco, the enemy force is setting up a huge electromagnetic Alcatraz cannon to combat terrorism.
Combat!
All the shelling in the desert region has implanted fear into the hearts of the people on the West Coast. The shelling is directed at keeping the dissidents in check.
By destroying the energy tanks around the Alcatraz cannon, you can stop its operation.
The current is so strong that no one has ever escaped from Alcatraz. Please be careful not to fall in the ocean. Aim to destroy the Alcatraz cannon. This mission goes by the call name Smash the Island Prison. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Alright, so... So what's the difference? Oh, napalm. I see. So what's EN rounds do? Oh, that's probably what that bar is that we haven't really used yet. That's probably your EN gauge. Yeah, I don't disagree that I need more boom. That's certainly... I've just got to be... I don't want to burn through all my resources without understanding what I'm doing. Does that... Why does that fit both slots? Ah, snap. I was worried that had happened. Not enough to... Alright. Let's go deliver some freedom and make some cash. Hey, a new type has a gun.
Enemy forces occupy Alcatraz Island.
Jody, what is that daunting thing?
The Alcatraz Cannon.
How original. Richard, you'd never make it on Madison Avenue.
Stop and surrender, Meadow Wolf.
Surrender?
If you fail to comply, the Alcatraz cannon will zap you back west coast.
Will it now? Not if I zap it first.
The dub's amazing. It's so good.
Mr. President, the Alcatraz cannon just started to recharge.
I'm on the move. I'll smash it faster than a Florida recount.
Oh my god, it's so good.
That big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island. Is that...
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. That's the heinous terrorist Metal Wolf, as seen from the air. He's trying to take over the Alcatraz cannon and destroy the West Coast. DNN is coming to you live and exclusively as these events unfold.
Forget him, and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. Mr. President, that device also seems to supply energy to the Alcatraz cannon. You should destroy it in order to decrease the energy recharge supply.
This is not what I would call a remake. Oh my! Oh, whoops, I accidentally roasted a hostage. That hostage got permanent freedom. Oh, it's not a sequel, it's basically a port. I don't know if I'm supposed to be shooting the door. Is this supposed to break? Not really up and over. Oop, I went for a swim. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to, like, blow my way through the wall there?
Enemy. A gun battery that big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island. Forget him, and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. Mr. President, was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
It does look like I am supposed to bust through. Okay, yeah. It just took some doing. Or not much doing? I don't know. Oh, the grenade launcher just sucks at breaking buildings. Alrighty, fair enough then. Is that a tank trap? Whoops. Good work, idiot. Walked off the side of a cliff. Well done.
A gun battery that big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island. Forget him, and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. Mr. President, that's if I... POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Oh, it exploded. Someone's shooting me in the back. Oh, the tank trap, which we knew was there from last time, and I still walked straight into it. Oh! That's what that does!
This military is being decimated platoon after platoon.
What I wouldn't give for a fly swatter for this buzzing insect.
Ah! Not again! Okay, I really need to pay more attention to walking off cliffs. It was my own fault for jumping straight into this despite being very tired.
A gun battery that big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island. Forget him, and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Not sure if I'm supposed to be aiming specifically at the, like the blinky thing on the explodey hostage, points. Full open!
The U.S. military is being decimated platoon after platoon.
What I wouldn't give for a fly swatter for this buzzing insect. The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
Not like physically there. Yeah, I don't think I can actually hit him.
Mr. President, the Alcatraz cannon has been recharged 50%. Don't forget, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, Mr. President.
I'm running out of rockets. Oh! Balls! I did it again! Same cliff as well. Ah! Oh my god.
Enemy. A gun battery that big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island.
This is that he's trying to...
Forget him, and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. Mr. President, that's... POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Yeah, I'm from Australia, so technically the game is available here. Time zone cheatery. I'm, in fact, the Time Lord.
Massive is blocking the road. Uh-oh, the armor looks tough as nails, pounded with overwhelming firepower.
The U.S. military is being decimated platoon after platoon.
What I wouldn't give for a fly swatter for this buzzing insect. Scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were probably used to make the Alcatraz cannon.
This time, don't walk off the cliff, idiot.
The Alcatraz cannon has been recharged 50%. Don't forget, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, Mr. President.
Yeah, it is very Armored Core-like, that is for sure, but it is a FromSoft game, so that is to be expected.
All that's left to do is put a stop to the Alcatraz cannon, Mr. President.
The army has been completely vaporized. Metal Wolf, your cruelty won't go unpunished.
What do you do about heavy doors if you've got no bullet left?
Military has had something up its sleeve.
Those who interfere will be eliminated.
God damn, that thing's cool as fuck.
The energy tanks in the surrounding area are a key part to the Alcatraz cannon. Please destroy everything before the energy recharges.
The game actually seems like it has decent music. It's just hard to hear because of the the wonky audio balancing. Oh.
The soldiers blew up the Alcatraz cannon. Simply amazing. The U.S. military gets the job done no matter what.
That confused journalist better double-check his facts.
Today, once again, U.S. military forces were dealt a lethal blow by Metal Wolf. But thanks to these heroes in our military, Metal Wolf and his conspiracy have been held in check. Our hearts go out to the men and women who sacrificed their lives in battle, and to their families as well. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. Be the first to know as we continue pursuing Metal Wolf, because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
Talk about biased reporting. It's exhausting to listen to. But at least the West Coast is safe now. Excellent work, Mr. President.
Hey Aaron, how's it going? The destruction of the Alcatraz cannon brought peace to the West Coast and gave the resistance new momentum. Richard Hawke's message continued to have a strong hold on the American people. Destroy Metal Wolf, we cried along like hysterical brainwashed children. That ignorant chorus became the battle hymn of our oppressors. In time, we would be made painfully aware of just how blind we were.
By the way, Jody, what happened with yesterday's email?
The Information Management Department succeeded in contacting the source of the email.
Really? Let me hear it.
I am the one who formed the resistance to put a stop to Richard Hawke and his recklessness. Right now I'm aiming for a united uprising and seek volunteers. Metal Wolf, we eagerly await your rampage.
Great. They haven't sold out hope yet.
Mr. President, I haven't been this happy since that supermarket going out of business sale when I was searching for my favorite candy and I found the last box all covered in dust at the back of the rack. And the expiration date was still good.
I know the feeling, Jody. Brief me on the next battlefield.
Sure, Mr. President.
Destroy all bomb containers sounds bumpy.
The enemy force is strengthening their suppression of Beverly Hills. This is due to information that leaked out regarding some millionaires who are amassing capital to fund a resistance. While the number of soldiers equipped with heavy firearms is great, if you pay higher attention to their attacks, they're no threat to your mobile armor. The verticals in this battle theater are violent. Consider the advantages and disadvantages in the geographical features as you destroy all the target areas in the town. This mission goes by the call name... Bring fashion back to the streets. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Alright. First things first, we will build our higher tier weapons. Ah, not enough rare metal. God damn. I forgot about the multi-missile launcher. I need to make use of that. Otherwise it's just wasting swaths on my thingy.
Enemy explosive devices are planted all over the city of Beverly Hills. Destroy all the bombs and liberate the town.
Roger that.
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. What you're looking at is the heinous terrorist Metawolf as seen from the air. Just what will become of Beverly Hills and its stately mansions where the streets smell of money? Stay tuned as this camera and I bring you all the news you want to know.
Not him again.
Embed that journalist in the ground. Forget him and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President.
I'm a dumbass. I forgot to equip my better weapon. No, boy, I spent all my points on it. And then I didn't equip it. I am a genius. Alright, let's try that again.
Enemy explosive bombs have been laid out all over town. Clean up the bombs while destroying the radar jamming stations. Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military. That's a radar jamming station. If you destroy it, the bombs will surely show up on radar.
National Guard troops have been defeated. Metawolf has annihilated the troops and plans to capture Beverly Hills. His endgame must be money. This could be the world's biggest heist.
Finally, the bombs are showing up on radar. Mr. President, that's a bomb. If approached carelessly, it will detonate. Destroy it from a safe distance.
This looks promising. The pride of the U.S. military. Blackhawks raise their ugly heads.
Detonate? Don't be so lax.
feel like I've missed something back the other way. I did. So not so much disarming the bombs as just detonating them.
Rate is above 50%. Mr. President, I sense that you're preoccupied and your heart's not in it today.
Alright, I learnt my lesson from the first one. Don't shoot the bomb trucks up close.
Of troops has been defeated.
Oh, put a sock in it.
Japanese dubs are the best. I love the a cheesy Japanese English dub is so good. It's like Resident Evil or that sort of thing.
If you destroy the enemy radar jet, destroy all the bombs and liberate the town.
Alright, we just flatten the next
How do you
area.
like me now?
Chopper's hiding in amongst the fucking trees. Oh god!
The fuselage damage rate is over 70%. It looks to me like all you've been doing is Googling at those lovely homes.
I don't think I've got enough range on my missile launcher to hit them from here. Gotta be much more careful about detonating things randomly. I'm about to run out of bullets. I have run out of bullets. Good thing I brought more.
Sample this.
How do you like me now?
High against live ammunition.
Another military position has been destroyed. My fellow Americans, support our troops with all your hearts.
Don't worry about his yammering commentary.
Sample this. Sample this.
Oh god. I didn't realize I was one so close. Go back. Oh, hello.
How do you like me now?
That's the sun in the distance. Although there's some like alien artifact or something shining down at me.
Has infiltrated the garden of a big mansion, the home of international superstar Money Money Gold. What business does Metal Wolf have with a $3.2 billion man? Maybe he's going to take out a loan. Destroying the mansion. Add destruction of personal property to the breaking and entering charges. The U.S. Constitution is downright powerless against Metal Wolf's evil.
Oh, balls. Of course there was hostages hidden behind there. There we go. I was gonna say gun. Hello? I don't think that's breaking. Oh, I see the downside to the energy weapons. You can't use them when in overheat state. That makes sense.
How do you like me now?
Has control of the entire town. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. But our coverage of these events will continue. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
I'm sure those wealthy fat cats will repair the damage, making their homes even more beautiful than before. Nice work, Mr. President.
Yeah, I took way too much damage. 14 out of 50. God damn. Left a lot of hostages behind. Whoops. In liberating Beverly Hills, the president gained the financial support of some of America's wealthiest citizens who poured money into his campaign. Anti-Hawk sentiment had a new hero, and that hero's name was Michael Wilson. Later, Hollywood would bring his thrilling story to life in the blockbuster action biopic Metal Wolf, which topped box office charts for 42 weeks and won multiple Oscars. Naturally, the film's song and #1 single was penned by international superstar Manny Gold, one of Beverly Hills' own.
Any word from the Resistance?
Yes, I'll play it for you now.
Metal Wolf, we applaud and appreciate your efforts. Our membership has started to rise, one brave soul at a time. I'm putting all my efforts into our activities, hoping that the day we revolt will come soon.
I'd like to see that day too.
Yeah. I feel like a mother hen here.
Okay, Mr. President. You best hurry and get to the next battle theater. The The enemy force is apparently carrying out covert military campaigns based in a ghost town in the Phoenix suburbs. The radar jamming facility for their secret defense is set up in the town. Metal Wolf's radar could be jammed. Please destroy all target areas in the above-ground buildings to knock out the radar jamming and avoid surprise attacks from the enemy. This mission goes by the call name My Darling Clementine Operation. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Alright, I want that other... that. Right. Gotta make use. I keep forgetting I've got the multi-missile launcher. I gotta make use of it.
This place is pretty run down. Like a town in an old western. A radar jamming station is located here. The number of target areas and enemies seem limited. Let's mop this area up ASAP.
Jody, sorry, but these guys might slow me down.
Huh?
Nice! Enemy mechs! Fuck yeah!
Michael Wilson. You've tarnished the good name of the U.S. military and your reputation as a hero.
And now you'll die for it.
Whatever. This is like starring in John Ford's My Darling Clementine. Wanna find out who gets to play Wyatt Earp?
God damn, what?
Posing as a hero in an old western is fine, but since you're surrounded now, how about heading for high ground? A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to sing the blues for the troops. Taking on all three at once could be bone-breaking. The enemy with stealth capabilities cannot be picked up due to radar trouble. How about we make a fresh start by destroying the enemy's radar jamming?
Major, you're corrupt. You were never this weak during the...
Mr. President, the fuselage
Oh
damage
my
rate
god,
is
yeah, I'm getting shreked.
Die like
Holy shit. Alright, running out in the open?
bad, Major.
Definitely not the right idea.
This place? Posing as a hero in an old western is fine, but since you're surrounded now, how about heading for high ground? Taking on all three at once could be bone-breaking. The enemy... Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is above... Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is over 70%.
You always told me there's no victory for a man who loses his pride. Have you had enough? How about I put you out of your misery now?
The defense strength is high against live ammunition. capabilities. The enemy's stealth capabilities are back online. There seems to be no other way to make the enemy visible other than by taking out the boss radar.
Major! Going somewhere? Fight! Back in the day, you would have never turned your back on the enemy.
Ah,
Major's been sighted.
Roger that. Leave
You
the
can't.
good stuff for me.
lock it on. To invisible enemies, of course, that makes sense.
The best medicine for that kind of headache is pumping it full of a heavy dose of lead. Now the stealth function of the enemy's heavy special mobile armor is knocked out. Now that's refreshing. Kind of like sunrise on an early summer morning. You destroyed all the target areas. The enemy and special mobile armor are all that remain.
How do you like me now?
Eat it!
Major!
Shock! Ah, how'd you let him get you?
Mr. President, 2 more enemy missiles.
You really are that good.
One special mobile armor enemy is left.
Major, at least die like a man.
All enemy special mobile armor units have been put 6 feet under, Town Marshal. How's it feel to be an Old West hero?
Not too good. I'm not the hero type. I'm just doing my job as president.
Yeah, that was a bit naff all around, to be honest. The precariously positioned Arizona Resistance Base had come under heavy fire from a trio of ultra-mobile armor suits. But when the dust settled, the fires of the Resistance were still burning strong. However, let us never forget the noble souls who perished there under the sun in President Wilson's name. As we all know, the government has since built a road that stretches from the deserts of Phoenix all the way to the East Coast, the Michael Wilson Highway. Straight as an arrow, it serves as a reminder to keep our country on the path of righteousness and never become lost again.
Jody, what's the situation on the ground across America?
In the West, areas where the Army is pulling out are on the rise. But across the nation, the situation isn't so good.
Don't worry. I'll free the whole land soon enough. Any email from the Resistance?
Yes, there is. The man's voice is as cool as ever. Please have a listen.
Metal Wolf, thank you. Our membership is steadily on the rise. More reliable, trustworthy sympathizers have joined our fight to revolt. The day will come soon. When we're ready to rise up, I'll be sure and let you know.
The Resistance leader sure is standing tough, isn't he?
Tough as nails. Now I'll head out to liberate the West.
Operating out of a massive helicopter base constructed in the Grand Canyon, enemy Army helicopter units continue to oppress the American West. The target area terrain is sure to be confusingly fierce because the enemy Army has taken over guerrilla bases from the Arizona insurrection days. Please watch your steps so you don't fall into the 1-mile-deep ravine. Use artillery with long-range firing effectively and destroy all the target areas. This mission goes by the call name Operation Arizona, Blood and Gunpowder Smoke. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Right, I'm gonna pull this one over to this rack. Because it's more useful over there. And I might flip the multi-missile because I'm just not making use of it.
The enemy is building a military base in the Grand Canyon. Doesn't this remind you of the Arizona insurrection days?
No, I don't remember anything. Except the smell of blood and gun smoke.
Mostly, this reminds me of a stage from Half-Life.
All right, let's rock and roll!
I'm gonna play with my settings for a bit, actually. I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit. See if that helps.
Mr. President, the view certainly is grand, but stop with the don't look down joke, please.
I believe someone is doing a limited production run of physical copies. I'm not sure who, though.
The target area is using a guerrilla base to build their installation. It wouldn't be out of the question for it to be located in a place unseen to the naked eye. Target areas remaining. Watch your feet, too.
Oh, do I actually have to yump? Oh, Christ. Okay. The aerial controls are not great. They're serviceable, but for flying over instant death pits, it makes one a wee bit nervous.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were held in the mountains to maintain military helicopters.
I live in Australia, it's the 6th year.
So that's where they put it. Maybe you walked right past it.
Oh.
Sample this.
I wonder if I can fly over there. So the overheat mechanic is interesting because you can keep burning. So like once you go into overheat, it starts burning like one of your shields, but your shield recharges as well. So you can afford to like burn for quite some time. What? Oh god. That was close. Almost fucked everything up there.
Like a bird's nest? Too bad you don't have any bird seed. I guess you'll have to give them some delicious firepower instead.
Delicious bullets. Do I have something with a bit of reach on it? Not really. Ah, that's good enough reach on it. Unfortunately, most of what I'm running is very short range.
Mr. President, a fresh supply of troops is coming.
So you're Metal Wolf, eh? Then you can die for Sir Richard.
Sir Richard? What? Has he been knighted?
Going up against jokers like this is so tiring. I'll have to ask you to leave this stage before you get hurt.
Hey, buddy.
How do you like me now?
There's more where that came from. I'll lay my take that. Sir Richard.
Hurry up and move ahead.
Fucking destroyed. Oh shit! That was cruel, game.
Mr. President! Mr. President!
That was cruel.
Mr. President, the view certainly is grand, but stop with the don't look down jokes, please.
I didn't think the bridge would literally disintegrate underneath me. There's no way, as far as I can tell, like once you've done your jump, that's it, you're done. You've got no way to gain additional height.
Some scientists were among...
This kind of blind spot isn't normally discovered. Now that's what I call insight, sir. Mr. President, there are 3 target areas remaining. Watch your feet, too.
Okay, so the health bar is a little awkward. You see there's like 8 or 10 green squares? That's your health. But each of those squares, like the green bar underneath it, is how much power each of those squares has. So you've got sort of 10 ticks of health, and each tick of health is 1 full green bar. But you can also burn that green bar to boost further. But it recovers over time fairly quickly. Thus far, it seems like small arms fire from the little shits sort of plinks your main health a wee bit, and heavy fire from like enemy missile units and enemy mechs will do like a whole square or more of damage. How do I get out of here? Is it gonna be that awkward? Yep. It's that awkward. Alright. This is a weird... this is my sort of janky robot game. I don't quite understand why it has the cult following it does. I guess the script.
like a bird's nest? Too bad you don't have any bird seed. I guess you'll have to give this...
No, it's not that there's not much of a fandom, but there is like a weird cult following for the game. It's not like an Undertale or something like that where it's got a cancer fandom.
There's only one target area remaining. A little longer and this ravine will be back in its original state.
I was just making sure I hadn't missed any hostages hidden behind boxes there. Yeah, not so much that the fandom shit, just not quite sure why it has a fandom. It's an odd, janky mecha game. That's my sort of field of expertise.
With support troops from connecting areas. Please be careful.
I don't usually expect odd, janky mecha games to be popular like this is. Is there something hidden down here? Or is this just like a lower platform you can get to in case you like fall off so you're not just instantly boned? Ah, nope, there's hostages down here. I suppose the arcadey nature of this means pretty much anyone can enjoy it, rather than like the Armored Core games, which end up fairly simmy. Oh, yes! I fucking love Gundam Crossfire / Target Insight. That's one of my favorites. And that is very janky mecha. That's deliciously janky. I really like that game.
How do you like me now?
There's more where that came from. I'll take
Do I have, oh. Will it do? Maybe that you can't break. Alright, I'll have my grenade launcher back then, thank you. The combo cannon!
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Why is the wooden wall sparking with electricity when I break it. See ya. See ya. I suppose, yeah, this is that canyon from that magical canyon from Turn A, where sound effects don't make no sense. Though I think that was not in Merca. That was in fucking... Oh god, I don't even remember where that was. Amazon somewhere, I think? Was it not BR? Okay. Okay, well, it couldn't be Merca, because the, like, the core of the story is set in Merca, which is the Sunbelt region. Alright, boys. See ya!
Take a gander at the heroic dive down to the Colorado River.
Yeah, the audio is really broken now.
The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a, that one. Wait, does that have any bullets left, and does it reach?
enemy has been annihilated. Finally, peace will be brought to Arizona.
Peace.
War really doesn't suit these lovely surroundings.
Jody, nor someone as lovely as you.
Sure, whatever. Nice work, Mr. President.
Hey, not bad. Didn't actually get too badly shot up that time. Nice. I'm actually reasonably pleased with that. President Wilson had taken the West by storm. With no legs left to stand on, Hawk's coup d'etat forces had no choice but to go on the retreat. Resistance was gaining steam, and all at once cities across America began to rise up and fight back. Thanks to Michael Wilson's huffing and puffing, the winds of freedom were blowing again, and stronger than ever. However, Richard Hawk had a black heart and unwavering ambition. Soon, the course of history would do yet another about-face.
Jody, what's the situation across America?
The coup d'etat forces have retreated from the western states.
Yes.
This should kick the resistance movement into high gear.
I can't wait.
You got a voicemail from the resistance, Mr. President.
Metal Wolf, thanks to your efforts, the stage is set for a united revolt in the West. I'm considering moving ahead. However, before this takes place, I'd like to meet you in person to talk. I'll contact you with the details later.
The voice acting is amazing. It's pure Japanese English dub.
Mr. President, what do you think?
I've been wanting to meet him too.
So let's get you two together.
There's no Japanese audio for this game. This is the Japanese audio.
But before that, we'll head east. Until we take back all of America, there's no rest for the wicked.
You said it, Mr. President.
Yes, it's definitely FromSoft's voice acting pool.
Well, Jody, at long last, we head east. We'll reach the East Coast in a flash.
Is that guy standing on a fucking chopper?
Planning on wiping out New York this time? You enemy of the people, I, Richard Hawk, won't let you get away with it. I, Richard Hawk, will uphold American justice without
Holy shit.
Get up! I won't lose. And the reason is Richard Hawk, am the last great American hero.
I love the chopper blades. They're not
Let's rumble.
like a proper spinning texture. They're just a flat, like, 12 blade texture meant to look like it's spinning.
In the end. Long live the USA!
Oh god, audio balance.
Dear fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where freedom in the United States wasn't built in a day. Good news, Finally, the evil has been crushed. This evening, Metal Wolf, who suddenly showed up in New York, was thoroughly beaten to a pulp by Richard Hawk, piloting a special heavy mobile armor unit. He annihilated the evil, occurring at the same time from a confidential covert operation. We have also learned that underground terrorists and Metal Wolf sympathizers in hiding were captured in succession all around the country. Although martial law will continue until we are sure that your safety can be completely secured, for today and today only, let's celebrate this victory. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your Freedom Point Man.
Thank you, DNN. Very cool.
Metal Wolf crushed? And those phony visuals! What's with that? The special effects don't even beat a Hollywood B movie!
Richard's up to his old tricks again.
Mr. President, according to the Special Intelligence Group, news from the anti-coup d'etat forces has ceased. Actually, we've lost contact with the resistance leader too.
We have?
It appears all the resistance activities have gone south.
Jody, those that died are imposters. I am still here.
So?
Believe in your own justice. I won't lose to that false prophet. And the reason is because I'm the President of the United States of America.
Mr. President!
There's no time for self-pity. Jody, get me up to speed on the situation in the East.
Yeah, this is EDF tier, like, good bad. Hawk's military government was waging war against more than just the resistance. The American people, too, came under fire. Hawk called it the Citizen Re-Education Program, but what it really entailed was the surrender of all private property to a government-controlled rationing system. US citizens were trafficked overseas or used as lab rats in weapons testing. Communism! The weak and unworthy were trampled down. Soon, all of America and its freedoms were paved over by the thick, oppressive asphalt of tyranny. It was Hawk's eugenic wet dream and an unprecedented constitutional crisis, but also the next chapter of President Wilson's saga as he continued to rise up against his former running mates' injustices. This sounds like a nice regular mission.
Intelligence's most educated guess is that the purpose is to re-educate the citizens and strengthen their support for the vice president. Though there are many target areas, it is possible to annihilate the enemy by effectively using the train to move from building to building. Destroy the target areas and let the citizens wake up to their town with its tranquility restored. This mission goes by the call name Chicago Daybreak. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Stun rounds? Why would I want that? Oh, damn! Oh man, I'm just short on resources. Oh, just short as well. Is there, can I... I'm wondering if I can, like, rapidly clear one of the other maps. I haven't developed much in the way of shotguns yet. The one I have, like, the one that the game gave me at the start is quite good. But I haven't been using them very heavily. This one's fairly quick.
The enemy force is apparently carrying out the radar jamming. Please, this... Good luck, and...
Now, if we can get through the opening bit of this without taking a crap ton of damage at the start, that'd be great. The problem is that this is the map with the triple enemy mech.
Posing as a hero in an old western is fine, but since you're surrounded now, how about heading for high ground? Taking on all three at once could be bone-breaking. The enemy with stealth capabilities cannot be picked up due to radar trouble. How about we make a fresh start by destroying the enemy's radar jamming facility? That's a radar jamming installation. The best medicine for that kind of headache is pumping it full of a heavy dose of lead. Now the stealth function of the enemy's heavy special mobile armor is knocked out. Now that's refreshing. Kind of like sunrise on an early summer morning.
Oh, hey, boys.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were probably used to develop new type mobile unit armor. The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
Not in the Gundam sense, new type in the literal, like, new typing.
Retreating from the battlefield, Major?
Hey, Sancho.
You destroyed all the target areas. The enemy in special mobile armor are all that remain. Was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to sing the blues for the troops.
Now. Yes, this game is very, very silly. That's sort of its point. Eat this! Uh-oh.
Major, going somewhere.
Actually, hang on. With them
Fight! Back in the day, you would have never turned your back on the enemy.
stacked up like that,
Got you in our sights, Major.
the grenade launcher
Roger, watch your back!
is going to be much more effective.
It ain't over till it's over.
I never thought you'd take on your former unit. Have you lost?
Major!
Shock!
One special mobile armor enemy is left.
You trade your pride to save your own neck? I never figured you for that. You really are that.
Alright, much better than last time we did this map.
The enemy? Good luck and
There we go. Oh, okay, it takes up double slots. Damn. What did that just kick out? I think I had a spare machine gun?
enemy forces occupy Chicago. Destroy all the target areas and liberate the town of Chicago.
Well, if it isn't the heinous terrorist, public enemy number one, Richard! Oh, you've done excellent work, Michael. How about a reward to show my appreciation? Poison gas will annihilate the city in 5 minutes. And Metal Wolf will be blamed for the slaughter of Chicago.
You dick!
Have a nice day. Or not, Michael.
Each target area has started up their poison gas controls. If the density of the poison gas exceeds 181 parts per million, human death is guaranteed. Destroy the target areas before... What's that?
Coming to you live from the skies over Chicago, this is DNN's Peter McDonald. Using poison gas as his weapon of choice, Metal Wolf seeks to obliterate the city of Chicago. That coward! Even cruelty has a limit. But rest assured, I have faith that the U.S. military will put a stop to this.
That journalist is up to his old misinformed tricks again. Please hurry, Mr. President. From destroying the poison gas source, the poison gas density has gone down. But don't let down your guard. Hurry up, Mr. President. What's that? Mr. President, that's a tank filled with poisonous gas neutralizer. The soldiers must be tired if they left that out in such an obvious place.
Oh boy, now for jumping. Jumping is not this game's strong suit.
Oh no! According to our own DNN human fatality density measuring device, the density of poison gas in the city has already exceeded 50 parts per million. Metal Wolf is a villain down to his last mecha bolt.
The only problem with the double shot is it does eat 2 ammo per shot. So this thing is hosing through ammo.
A fatal density in another 3 minutes. Metal Wolf won't even give us enough time to make instant noodles.
That journalist is always a day late and $1 short. Hurry up, Mr. President.
Sample this.
Hurry on to the next one, Mr. President.
This is not very effective. What was the death number? Oh god, it's not over?
The fatal density is over 170 parts per million. Dear Lord, please save us sinners.
Oh, that damn journalist. Talk to the vice president, not God, about that.
There's no bombs here. It's all over. God damn it. Alright. Need to go. Must go faster. Must go faster.
Controls. If the density of the poison gas exceeds 181 parts per million, human death is guaranteed. Destroy the target areas before the density reaches 181 ppm. What's that?
Coming.
Yeah, I think I need to buy a second rocket launcher for my other arm. That's, I think, a good plan.
The soldiers must be tired if they left that out in such an obvious place.
Also, this time I won't waste a whole bunch of time trying to climb up there. I thought we had to go gather the canister, but no. That is just stupid. Of course. I should understand this game's logic by now. How do you acquire thing? Explosion. These guys are pretty tough.
Oh no! According to our own DNN human fatality density measuring device, the density of poison gas in the city has already exceeded 50 parts per million. Metawolf is a villain down to his last mechabolt.
Mr. President?
He sounds like a Otacon impersonator almost. Fortunately, this is an old shotgun, so it doesn't do a lot of damage. Where am I? Okay.
They were probably used to research poison gas. The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
What are you plotting half? Twitter fame is not probably something you want. Twitter fame is...
Mr. President.
This time I've come prepared.
Mr. President, the enemy army's supremacy hasn't ended yet. Come back!
Only 1 minute until the density of the poison gas reaches fatal limits.
At this rate, the density will exceed 180.
An utter nightmare. The U.S. military has been demolished once again by Metal Wolf. However, his plan to gas the town ended in failure. Could it be that the hand of God reached down to save us? Uh-oh. I've just looked into the eyes of Metal Wolf. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. But our coverage of these events will continue. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNA.
I'll say one thing for the guy. At least his misreporting is consistent.
As long as the city is safe, who cares?
Hey! Not bad. The Chicago gassing was only the first of many Hawk had planned. If the American people would not submit to him, he thought they could be slaughtered by him. Fortunately, President Wilson stepped in and put a halt to these unspeakable acts. Among the Chicago survivors was a little girl who told reporters at the time, "As the gas was closing in, I looked up and saw God. And you know what? God is made of steel."
Did you get in touch with the resistance?
No, still no word. Maybe he was captured by coup d'etat forces.
No, he'd never let that happen. I'm sure he's out there waiting to make his move. I must see him. I made him a promise.
Oh, Mr. President.
I'm off to the next battlefront.
Man, that's getting the full clear on that map's gonna be a nightmare, though. You're gonna have to plot out where every hostage is. I suppose the hostages in the energy pods stay collected, don't they? So you could just run it a bunch of times and pick up different sets each time you clear through. What I don't understand is how I missed so much in the original deployment zone. It didn't look like there was much in the way of things to be had. Super Assault Helicopter.
The enemy army has dried up the nation's resources and put the people on a rationing system to construct a spaceplane launch and landing base in Houston. React swiftly as paratrooper reinforcements are predicted to be dropped in from Super Assault heavy attack helicopters that defend the skies and the base. The objective is total destruction of all target areas and the Super Assault heavy attack Olajuwon helicopter. This mission goes by the call name Winner Takes All, Olajuwon versus Metal Wolf. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Just give me a second one of those, I think, and we'll be good. Double rockets. Quad launcher. In before the game has an actual quad launcher as well.
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. I'm coming to you live today from a U.S. military base in the outskirts of Houston, Texas. Scarce natural resources sent from the Spaceplane Center are collected and kept here. The U.S. military is collectively managing these goods under martial law. Acting as the defense for this area is this Super Assault Heavy Attack Olajuwon helicopter. Take a look at this firepower. 44mm M197 anti-aircraft guns, 80mm Bofors anti-aircraft cannons, two 10mm grenade launchers, and finally, 12 missile containers. In addition to this heavy arsenal, it has the capacity to hold over 100 soldiers. A veritable flying...
This is some Metal Gear shit.
As long as the Olajuwon is on the scene, Metal Wolf get off so easily.
Hey, Mr. Newsman! You rang?
The Olajuwon appears to be dropping parachute troops from its cargo bay. It'll be trouble when those reinforcements land, destroy the target areas while shooting down the enemy dropping into the battle.
Those must be some new kinds of weapons. They're being dropped one after another from the Olajuwon. Metal Wolf will have no choice but to deal with this firepower. An elite paratrooper 1st Sniper Unit and the pride of the U.S. Airborne is joining the fight. They're dropping into battle one after the other. This is a scene of biblical proportions, a modern-day David and Goliath.
Okay, Mr. President, let's shoot them down.
Metal Wolf is trying to escape from the base.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops. First, start by reducing the strong attacks. That device seems to have improved the guidance function performance of the smart bomb, Mr. President. The performance of the smart bomb seems to have fallen off. If there's no guidance device, it's flying blind.
Oh, hello.
How do you like me now?
Have been totally decimated by the hand of Metal Wolf. But we still have the Speed Ace up our sleeve.
Speed Ace?
That
Uh-huh.
card being the
I don't know if I'm actually hitting him. I don't know if I can hurt it while it's out there. I don't appear to be doing damage while it's out there. Yeah, it took way too much damage at the end there. Potatoed that pretty hard. In retaking the Spaceplane Center, President Wilson put an end to Hawk's control of the nation's aerospace resources. Spoils were funneled to cities across America, effectively ending Hawk's rationing system. As freedom rang from sea to shining sea, I saw the smiles on each of the American people's faces. I started to wonder, have I been getting this man all wrong?
Jody, what's the situation on the ground across America?
Cruel oppression of U.S. citizens still continues all over the nation.
I guess neither of us will see any time off soon. I'm off to the next battle zone. Update me on the situation, Jody.
Yes, Mr. President.
I wonder how long this game is. Okay, estimates have it at about 7 hours. Because I think I might stop here and we'll come back and finish the game tonight. Just because, like, at this point I've been streaming for nearly 10 hours in total, because I did 6 hours before this. Well, I just checked like a average clear time is 7 hours. I think we're approximately halfway. So we'll finish it tonight. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.